Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Care Challenge Change. My name is Nick Lawson. This is my beautiful wife.
Hi, I'm Destiny Lawson.
And we're very excited to bring you this new channel to YouTube. This is something that we've never done before, and we're kind of exploring new waters. And I think that we have an idea that we've been kind of sitting on for the last couple of years. Yeah. And just like, anybody, they have a good idea and they kind of procrastinate. And, we finally decided that's not what we're going to do. We have a good idea that can help a lot of people out. And, it's kind of our, I guess, moral responsibilities to let people in on our little secret. So,
yeah.
So again, when it comes down to Care Challenge Change, obviously that's why you're here. Care Challenge Change is a channel that we're going to bring to you guys, and it's going to be about health, fitness, and beauty regimens. I kind of have a little background when it comes to health and fitness, and Destiny, my wife, she has a health background when it comes to the beauty industry. You worked for kind of a big school around here, right?
Yeah, I was an aesthetics instructor and an esthetician. I've been an esthetician since 2010, so a long time. So I have a lot of experience in skincare for sure.
And I've been in the health industry, 2008.
Wow.
So a real long time.
That's actually what brought us together, really, if you think about it.
It sure is. You're absolutely right. But listen, guys, Care Challenge Change is going to be a channel that's, I believe it's going to help change a lot of people's lives. And the reason why I say that is when you look at social influencers and everybody out there who has a podcast, it seems like everybody has one these days. Everybody's talking to people who are jacked and chiseled. And then you have the Instagram bikini models who has all the right curves in all the right places. And those are the people who's giving advice, and those are the people who are giving tips and tricks. And no one's really talking about the mental and the physical and the spiritual journey that it takes to get to that place that they're at. And that's something that we want to talk to you guys about, is how hard that the road is when it comes to getting on track for your health and your fitness. And
your beauty.
Yeah, and your beauty.
Bouncing back after 3 kids.
Well, and just to touch on the beauty industry for a second, I've seen you do some crazy stuff in our bathroom when it comes, like sitting on top of the sink.
We'll do a tour one day. Yeah, I remember I actually broke our sink not too long ago.
Yeah, she did. She was. I walked in.
Sorry about that.
She always sits on the sink. I'm sure most of you women do that. And she has all these crazy tools
Scalpels,
that she's using on her face. And
dermaplanes. Don't try it at home.
It's
Just
scary.
a full disclaimer. Anything I talk about on here, I am a licensed professional, and don't get hurt.
It's scary. I'm telling you. Sometimes I walk in, I'm like, it's like it's
lasers.
Lasers. I mean, she
Red
has
lights.
it all. And
Skin pin.
I would like to say that what I've seen you do. Some of it's more involved and more in depth and detail than what I would think that it would take to put a workout regimen together.
Oh yeah, the workout you put me through tonight, it was hard, but the time it takes to do skincare, because it's twice a day if you do it right, plus all the steps, which we'll get into another time. But yeah, I mean, it takes a long time. A good 30 minutes to wash my face, really. Well, 20. By the time I do all my serums and everything else, that's a lot. It's a lot of work. And then, it's midnight right now. By the time we're done with this, I'll go upstairs, wash my face, lay in my red light, lay in that thing 30 minutes. Long time.
And mine, I'd go ahead and say it is midnight, and it is your birthday.
Oh, it is.
Happy birthday, sweetie.
Thank you.
Wow. 12/11. Wow. Cannot believe that. You are now 32.
32. We're the same age.
Yeah, we are the same age right now.
For 12
but
days.
And I think that's what's crazy is you're 32 years old, but you have a ton of people, like whenever we go out, compliment you and say that your skin looks so incredibly young and that you look like you're 22. What's the secret without getting into it? But
The secret is just like with a good workout regimen, as you know, is dedication. Even when you don't want to, when you don't feel like it, you know, anything that you want takes time, takes dedication. Consistency is a big one. Because just because people tell me I look young, I don't think that I do I? No. I'm not.
Very humble.
I'm not stuck on myself at all. And I guess that's why I stick with it, because I don't like what I see at all. So consistency. Like right now, there's lines on my face I've told you that I see that bother me. You just, to get the results, you got to just keep pushing forward. Just like if you want that 6-pack or to lose the weight or to gain, you know, muscle or whatever, you know, whatever you want in life, make the money, anything.
Yeah.
Which I guess we learned that really off topic, but going through fertility, you know, that's where I learned if I want something, you got to work hard. I changed my diet and all kinds of stuff for that too. So it's just consistency.
Yeah, that's the big thing. So, you know, that's kind of like what we want to talk to you guys about on this channel. This is just the first episode. This is just kind of an introduction episode, if you will, just to kind of describe to you what this channel is going to be about. And
let them follow along on journeys. Like tomorrow, when we make our podcast, my face will be super aggravated, red and inflamed, because I'm going to get 2 treatments that we'll talk about tomorrow, if that's okay.
Scary.
So you can see them and watch the results, because, you know, to do these things, it doesn't look good right away.
Right. Yeah.
You know, so.
It doesn't. You got to break down break down the skin like you have to break down the muscle.
Yep.
So yeah. So, you know, when it comes down to it, you know, like I said, it's all about the journey. You know, I'm sure you heard a lot of people say that. It's all about the journey. It's all about the journey. And where some people agree with that, some people don't. I am of the mindset that it is all about the journey. It's great to finally arrive, but you know, this is the thing. You have people who post before pictures and you have people who post after pictures. And as a spectator, you're sitting at home and you're looking at your phone and you're saying, man, if that guy can do it, or if that gal can do it, then I can do it too. And maybe you post, or maybe you take a before picture and you say, man, in 6 months, I'm going to post an after picture just like that guy. And you start down that journey and then you realize it's harder than what you thought it was going to be. Well, that's the part that I want to talk about, is that ellipsis time period. I don't know if you know what the ellipsis is, but ellipsis is the 3 little bubbles that come up on an iPhone whenever you're text messaging somebody, and it lets you know that they're writing you. Well, that means something else is coming. So I want to talk about that ellipsis time period where something else is coming, and you want that something else to be that after picture, but maybe sometimes that after picture didn't come, and you're looking at your picture on your phone saying, man, why do I keep on failing at this thing called health and fitness? It looks so easy. It looks like these people who are on Instagram, if they can do it, why can't I? That's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the mental journey that goes behind all this. I want to talk about the spiritual journey, because it is a spiritual journey. There's sometimes I've been on this journey and I'm starting to think that, man, my mind's starting to become like a monk. Like, you know, like I'm just like so consumed by everything. It's like your birthday and I'm trying to decide whether or not I need to celebrate it with you, because I'll feel so guilty if I cheat on my diet. Which that's not the way to be. You kind of got to let go a little bit.
Yeah, you're more of the strict when it comes to the diet, but life's too short sometimes.
It is. It definitely is.
If you told me that when it came to my skincare regimen, you know, you don't need to wash your face today, I'd be like, always going to wash it. So I guess we both have our strengths right now and weaknesses.
Yeah. So. Well, that's absolutely right. But we balance each other out.
We do.
So, but you know, so that's what we're wanting to talk to you guys about. We're going to bring you some good episodes. I want to talk to a lot of different people on this channel. I'm wanting to talk to people from all walks of life. Maybe you're that person who you have already arrived. You already have the 6-pack. You already have the biceps. You already have the bikini model bathing suit ready for summer body. You know, I want to talk to you about what got you there. maybe you're that person that is in the
wanna know
beauty
their
industry.
struggles,
Yeah. Maybe you're the person in the beauty industry like you that say, I look in the mirror and I get all these compliments, but I look in the mirror and I hate what I see. I want to talk to you. I want to know the struggles, because on this journey to health, fitness, and beauty, sometimes it can be a very lonely journey, and it can be very isolated, where you feel like, you're the person at work whenever everybody's having a pizza party and everybody's having communion and everybody's sitting around and huddled around each other, slamming down cheese pizza, and you're over there all by yourself
Drinking your water.
drinking your gallon of water, and so it can be a very lonely journey, and I want to talk about that.
It's like me hiding from the sun.
This woman, she won't even crack open the sunroof to our vehicle because it lets harmful UV rays in that can damage her skin.
Well, I wear sunscreen, and I have a lot of cool sunscreen products to talk about eventually, but we spend so much money and time on getting rid of sunspots, because I don't have any makeup on right now. Full disclaimer, and I used to love tanning beds in high school and everything before I went to beauty school, and obviously learned that was bad. But it's taken a long time to get where I'm at, and I'm not about to let a sunroof take that away from me. I will at the beach, though. At the beach, I let loose a little bit.
Yes, you do.
I wear sunscreen. Oh, man. And our poor kids. But,
yeah.
Anyway.
Fun stuff.
Hey, and you failed to mention, I think, you said physical, the spiritual journey. You didn't talk about the emotional one. And if there's one person that's emotional, it's me. I cry over everything.
You do. Yeah. You definitely do.
We were watching my transformation videos a couple nights ago, and I have had 3 kids. I've been pregnant 4 times since 2017. We lost one, but I've gained 50 to 75 pounds and lost it 3 times now.
3 times, yeah.
Twice while breastfeeding. The most recent one while breastfeeding. Like our baby was 3 months old when I started this last.
So during that time frame, did you ever feel like you were going to get back to your old self again?
No.
And I even said that. You looked in the mirror and you said, I'm 60 pounds heavier than I've ever been. You didn't like what you saw. Did you think that you were ever going to get there?
No. Even during the journey, I didn't think that, if you remember. And I cried about it all the time. I still cry about it, especially as a female after having babies. Like, you look at yourself and people may think you look great, but then you look at yourself and your body just changes so much.
What about that saying, you look great for just having a baby?
Yeah, I've always told Nick I hate that. I don't want someone to say, you look great for having 3 kids. I just want to look great. Is that too much to ask, Can I not just look great? But no, while I was counting those calories, especially while breastfeeding, make sure our baby got nutritionally what she needed and I got nutritionally what I needed. There's a lot that went into it. When I was trying to search and find someone, a female, like a role model to look at, talk to.
An influencer.
Yeah, to, find someone who had gone through what I went through. I think I found one person, and she was like some type of bikini competitor of some sort, and she was breastfeeding and doing this, and I reached out to her. She did write me back, but that's it. There's only one article I had found, because it's hard to lose weight, count calories while breastfeeding.
Oh, yeah, that's probably the most difficult thing you've ever done.
Oh, yeah.
So basically, how great would it had been to had something to reference back to, while you were on that journey, whenever you looked at yourself in the mirror and you said, okay, that's it, I'm going to do it. And, I'm sure you felt like you were on a lonely journey by yourself, but how great would it have been to had a channel like this that you could, listen to people's struggles and the loneliness that, just knowing that, hey, you are not alone. You may feel alone, but you're not.
Yeah.
There's other people out there that's going through the same hurdles as you.
Well, not only that, but someone who supports you, because
a
lot of times, like, the things you're doing, the things I'm doing, they're pretty extreme, and a lot of people around you are just complacent and happy with where they're at, so they kind of down talk you for wanting to be extra,
Yeah.
We get a lot of slack sometimes. I did while breastfeeding and trying to lose. Oh, are you sure that's okay? Yeah, are you sure it's okay that you're eating fast food every day?
Yeah.
So it's like,
yeah.
we get that all the time from our relatives. Oh, you guys need to be eating. Are you sure it's okay that like you're fasting or whatever? It's like, are you sure it's okay that you are eating and drinking soda every single day? Like, I don't think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it'd be nice to
absolutely.
have someone who's supportive of like your health choices, because people are sure supportive of unhealthy choices. So
Yeah.
why can't you be supportive? Or it's hard to find someone supportive of your healthy choices. They always want to just kind of dog you, you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like
Especially parents and grandparents here in the South, you know.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
They worry about you all the time.
You know, I found it to be since you're on that point, I found it to be very comical, because it seems like whenever I was at my worst shape of my entire life, I was 270 pounds, and 274 pounds to be exact, and you know, no one ever batted an eye at me. No one ever said, "Nick, you need to lose weight, Nick. You know, hey, Nick, you're getting a little too heavy there."
Yeah.
You know, no one ever was truthful about it. You know,
Our son
Nick, you
is.
need to go get on a treadmill. You know,
Our son is.
yeah, he'll tell you the truth. Kids tell you the truth. They don't have
He's
no
5.
filter. But you know, and then it seems like as soon as you start down that journey of trying to improve yourself, and you tell somebody, "No, I'm only eating 1,100 calories today." Well, are you sure that's healthy for you? Are you sure that that's healthy
You're
for you?
drinking that much water? Are you sure that's...
Oh,
Are you
yeah, that's my favorite part.
Are you
Is that
deleting
work?
your body of all those minerals?
Yeah, my peers at work. You're drinking a gallon of water? That's crazy. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Why would you do that? That's crazy.
How many sodas do you drink a week?
Yeah.
How many do you drink?
Yeah, as they're telling me
No,
that...
now I'm asking you.
Oh, I drink none.
Yeah, me
I
either.
drink none. Well, unless we go out to a restaurant, which is very, very rare. You know, if I'm out at a restaurant, I will drink a Coke.
Our kids
But-
call it Coat. They
Yeah.
don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
They have a drink of Coat.
Yeah, that's right. But, you know, it's so funny because as you're sitting there, as a person sitting there telling you, you're drinking all that water, they have a Mountain Dew in their hand. You know, and it's just...
That kills. That's always been a rule of mine. I've
Yeah.
always been.
And again, this is not to... If you love Mountain Dew, hey, you know,
That's okay.
That's okay. You have your own prerogatives. But we're just here to talk about how...
Healthy wise, honestly,
Yeah.
it's not the best choice.
Yeah,
I mean,
healthy wise.
We're not gonna lie to you.
We're not going to sugarcoat it. It's not healthy.
Yeah, no. It's if you want to drink it, that's fine.
Yeah.
We just don't.
Yeah, we just don't.
We prefer to get our calories somewhere else.
But
I'd much rather eat ice cream.
I will
than
tell
drink
you
a Mountain
this. I will tell you this.
Dew, personally.
On my journey, and I'm still on a journey. I will forever be on this
Yeah.
journey forever. The tread, it's like a treadmill. It's never going to end. There's no end date, because once you think that you've hit that end date, that's whenever you go right back to where you were. You gain all the weight back. Your skin gets worse. So never have an end date. But you know, at the end of the day, I forgot where I was going with that.
I was looking at the clock and I was like, "Uh-oh." That's how you look too.
Yeah, that threw me off because I think that we're over our time. But, you know, at the end of the day, we're just wanting to bring you guys some good content, some relatable content, some real raw footage, just like what you just now saw. I totally forgot my whole train of thought. That's real, that's raw, and that's what people are not posting on social media these days.
True.
So we want to bring to you how-to videos as far as, you know, how to do the right workouts, how to eat properly.
Where to get
Disclaimer, we are not professionals.
No.
This is stuff that works for us, that we've done, that we've had success with, and maybe you can too. So we're not doctors or anything like that. Big disclaimer. But we just want to bring you guys good content that you can relate to, and let you know that, hey,
You're not
we've
alone.
been there. You're not alone. Yeah, you know, you can do this. We did it. You can too. I know what I was going to say.
What?
I was going to say that, you know, yeah, we don't drink sodas anymore, but that used to be one of my biggest addictions. You know, so whereas I'm finally to the point where I don't drink them hardly ever, you know, maybe you're at the point where I used to be, where you're addicted to them and you have to drink 3 or 4 of them a day, like I used to. I mean,
I've never been there. I'm
every
sorry, so
single
it's hard for me
night,
to-
I would stop at a gas station and get a 54-ounce like Mountain Dew or a Coke or something and drink it before bed. You know,
Yeeps.
that's where I was.
When I was pregnant, I craved Dr. Pepper, which I don't know why.
Yeah, you
I never
did.
did it.
Yeah, you did.
But
yeah, you sure did. I remember.
I've always been weird about what I drink, I guess.
You have. Yeah, you sure
I
have.
don't know why.
Well,
I don't know.
anyways, you can kick that
We can
Coke
help you.
crave.
Yeah, we have tips and tricks for that too.
We sure do. So, anyways, guys, God bless you. Thank you so much for joining in on this episode. If you do like what you've seen, then please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. We'd love to hear back from you. Like I said, we want to have people on this show that we can interview, that we can talk about the journey. And, my biggest thing here about Care Challenge Change and where I came up with this name, or we came up with this name, was, I want you to care enough about yourselves to challenge yourself so that one day
you can
change
yourself.
It's like we finished each other's sentences. Whoa.
And you have an email for people to email you, right? If they
Yes, yeah, I do. I will drop it down in the bio. So please reach out to us for any questions that you have, and we're very much looking forward to bringing you some great content. So
thanks for tuning in. Have a
yes,
good night.
God bless.